My name is TJC Gaming. TJC Gaming, baby, baby, baby! Woo!
Losing Gran Turismo 7 was a necessary loss.
Not only that, boys, not
And
only
here,
that. We do real sim racing with real sim racing drivers. Oh, baby! Did you think we were gone? 8,000 subs plus, boys, and it keeps going up and up and up, baby, baby. Woo. TJ's Champion Lounge. This season, we're crowning some champions. Will it be you? Did they come here to win? And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask and answer that simple question. Get in here! Smash the like, hit subscribe! They're going to get underway very, very soon. Woo. Come on! Today we're heading to the beautiful track of Catalunya, Barcelona for round 6 of the championship. And I'll see you down there. Let's go. Woo. Become a champion today. Baby! Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. The day is Sunday. It's time to race. The drivers are getting ready. They're in their cockpits. Their gloves are on. The hands are on the steering wheel. We've got some very motivated and some very fast individuals in today. We've got the Pro class, we've got the AM class. And they're in the server getting warmed up right now. Baby, baby! Who came here to win today? We're gonna find out. Wait, my sat nav isn't working. Wait a minute. There we go, it's working now, boys. Woo. You're looking at Lapio Escoco, currently running third in practice. Qualifying starts in 24 minutes. We got the pre-race show coming right up. Stay tuned, smash the like. Let's do this. Come, 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 come! Woo! Great to see you all. Bye. Music's too loud. Someone keeps turning up the stereo in the TJ mansion, ladies and gentlemen. But we're here. We've got the dancing girls. We've got the fast drivers. We've got the awesome server. And today we're looking for a pro winner. We're looking for an AM winner. We're looking for constructors points for these guys out there. We've got the Timu Rari. We've got the TJ Mansion. 250,000 square miles. Square feet. Meters. Have you been drinking, TJ? Don't grab my eyes. I swear I haven't. No. We've got the mansion. So let's go get into it, shall we? Time is ticking, boys and girls. Get down there. Welcome in. Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to keep you entertained with some fast-paced racing, some awesome drivers, and some awesome chill, chat, and race. So what are we doing today, may you ask? Today is going to be the 90 minutes of Barcelona. This is round 6 of the championship. And these guys are out there pushing the limits, trying to find every little bit of lap time that they can get out there too. They're looking fast and they're looking hungry. We've got some very good AM times out on the board too. We've got some awesome AMs and some awesome pro drivers as well. The cleanest servers as well. We run pubbies on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Baby, baby, baby. The Assetto Corsa Competizione has never been so good. So baby, 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 baby. Yes, Team Wari run a race. Yes, mate. Good to see you all in chat, by the way. Big shout out to you all there. We have some awesome ladies and gentlemen in the chat arena. But enough of me. Today is not about me. Today is about these guys out on track. So we're going to full screen this. We're going to have a look at some track facts, and then we're going to get ready for qualifying, which starts in 20 minutes time. Qualifying is going to be for 20 minutes. It is a winners take all prospect. So who is going to get the pole position in their classes? Let's find out, shall we? All right, we are currently live from the race circuit then. So, Catalonia, Barcelona. Now, let's go for a lap on board if we can. Can we click on Mr. Berger's car? There we go then. Let's get everything all set for this right now as well. So, we're at Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen. Barcelona, Catalonia. There is the track map right there as well. So, the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. It's 4.657 kilometers long. That is just a shade under 3 miles. It is in Montemilo, Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain. Long straights, variety of corners. It is seen as an all-rounder circuit. And the track stands with a capacity of 140,700 in the grandstands. Drinking the cocktails, drinking the margaritas, cheering on their favorite drivers today. So a little bit more history of this circuit as well. It was opened in 1991 to host the Spanish Grand Prix. The circuit has been revised a couple of times since then. A couple of bit of revisions have been done, obviously with the Andrea Montermini crash, and obviously it's got a bike layout. And F1 has raced 3 different layouts in this track over the years. Racing history then, the circuit has been the site of some memorable moments, some of which I told you guys about. In 1991, Ayrton Senna and Nigel Mansell went down the entire front straight side by side. Some of you guys might have seen that. It's a very famous piece of footage, with Mansell eventually taking the position and ultimately the race itself. In 1994, Michael Schumacher managed to finish in 2nd place despite driving over half the race with only 5th gear. I saw both of those races live, by the way. Incredible. In 96, Schumacher took his first win as a Ferrari driver here after a dominant performance during a torrential rainstorm. I saw that one live too. So some cracking races have been here as well. At the 2006 event, Fernando Alonso became the first Spanish Formula One driver to win at his home country's track. So lots and lots of history here as well. And in 2016, a crash between Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg allowed Max Verstappen to win this race on his first race for the Red Bull team. So a lot of history here, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of history here. And you can see the map on your screens there. So what are we expecting today? We're expecting a hard-fought race over 90 minutes, a mandatory pit stop included too. So these drivers will be having to change the tires in the pit stop and see who has the flavor of the winner's circle among them. You're currently looking at Mr. G. Rayfield, number 100, out there in the Mercedes then. So let's have a run down and see who we have in the server so far. We've got Mr. S. Berger, we've got Hippie, we've got Coco, we've got George Oja, we've got Fair, we've got Rayfield, Double Desmond, Bannister, Rafgeb, Beatty, Hooley, Reher, and Attacks as well. Spawn is joining soon too. We are missing Josh. We're missing Josh. Where are you, Josh? Hopefully you're okay, buddy. And all is well and good. So today these drivers will be earning points. The points will go towards their championship as well. One thing I haven't done is bring up the championship table. Maybe I'll do that right now for you as well. Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who smashed a like on the stream. I really appreciate you guys for taking a second to smash the like of the stream. Really helps the stream, the channel, and more people can find the event too. I'm going to have to change screen for this. I'm going to have to go to... Where is it? Too many scenes, boys. This one? Right, you get me back again for a minute, boys. Happy days. Let's go get this queued up and ready in the browser, and then we'll go there, and then we'll click on the browser itself. Boop. That's the wrong one. Happy days. Where's it gone? I can't find it. It's disappeared. It's disappeared, boys. That's the one I need. There we go. Window capture. Yeah, happy days. Right, so the championship for the AMS looks like this then. Double Desmond leading with 89 points, followed by Richie in P2 with 68. Hooley is in P3, looking to consolidate on his P2. Now, Hooley and Josh were fighting for the win last time out in Indianapolis. Absolutely amazing scenes there too. Josh in P4, Bannister in P5, Rafgeb in P6, then we've got BD and Reher as well. Into the manufacturers for these guys, you've got Aston Martin at the top, 143 points. Ferrari in P2 with 69 of them. So Aston Martin having a commanding lead then in the category then. Ferrari in P2, 4 in P3, followed by Lamborghini, Mercedes, Porsche, Lexus, and BMW. So let's go and have a look at the Pro then. At the top of the Pro, we got Mr. Sebastian Berger leading with 74 points. It's very close. Gold rated driver, very quick. Mr. S. Berger, number 585 today in the 992 Porsche GT3. Then we got Georgia Oja just behind with 71, followed by Fair in P3 with 61. Then we got Hippie in P4, followed by Claffy. He's on holiday right now, actually, so pop it up if you're watching, buddy. Hope your holidays are going good. Then we got Lacosta, we have Ataxa as well, and all these guys too. Now, currently the manufacturers looks like this then. Ferrari in the lead, but only just with 126 points. So 6 points between Ferrari and Porsche for P2. Aston Martin, the overall winners last season in the constructors has... Sorry, no, they weren't actually. I'm wrong. Ferrari won the constructors last time out. Yeah, I'm wrong. Excuse me. They were not. They're currently in P3, then 113 points, followed by BMW and McLaren. So only two of the best results count towards the standings. So only two of the cars running can actually achieve points for their relative things as well. Let's get back to the main screen, shall we? Whew. There we go. Happy days. Right, so let's catch up with some chat as well. Sam says, didn't know the Mercedes looked like a 720S. Did I say Mercedes? I probably meant McLaren, didn't I? I probably meant McLaren. That's my bad. Thank you for pointing that out, Sam, dude. Thank you, buddy. GG's. Richie says, I'll be coming in hot, but doubt I'll get quali done. No worries, dude. Just go from wherever you can. That's the main thing as well. And kind of see what you can do today. So then, in 13 minutes time, we get qualifying underway, and we will get this show on the road then. There's Mr. Sutton. Mr. Sutton is in. Spawn is in too. We got a taxi in as well. So Sutton is coming in for the first time this season. He was busy in the other races this season, so I'm pretty sure he'll be a dominant factor at the tippity top. So watch out for number 274 today. He'll be pushing hard. Keep an eye for Spawn as well. Spawn's hungry to get some points today. He's going to have some fun, get some points too. And a taxi in the Ferrari. There's a lot of Ferraris here, isn't there? Even myself and Onk both have a Ferrari, don't we? So it's crazy. Grandma was right to be suspicious of your drinking habit. I know, mate. I know. It's all that caffeine. It doesn't do any good, dude. It really doesn't. So what can the AMs do today as well? We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AM drivers in. So leader then, double Desmond. He'll be looking to try and get pole position. Red door place, annotate the AM drivers. And but these guys will not have it their own way. We weren't able to have this race last weekend. There was an internet issue on my side as the host, but today we're honky-dory and we're back into the action. Now after today, we've got one more race coming up, and that's going to be at Mount Panorama in Australia. So we'll be looking to finish off the season in style and have these guys pushing to get the most they can out of their machines and everything else too. But that's what it's going to be about this afternoon. So we're going to be chilling, commentating, watching along, and just enjoying all the action as these guys go toe to toe. In other news as well, AC Evo patch 0.5 should drop, I think, in the next week and a half, maybe 2 weeks tops. So we'll be live on that as well. And a quick note to our regular guys and you guys as well, that we will be on AC Evo when it launches in its 1.0 state. So that's what we'll be looking forward to getting our hands on and getting involved in too. But today is about these guys here. I just push the buttons, and these guys are the ones that are going to drive hard, and we're going to watch and enjoy this afternoon of racing then. So 10 minutes go till free practice. Let's go and have a quick look at the lap times out there. This session started fully wet for at least the first 30 plus minutes of it. It is currently now fast in terms of grip too. Richie says, would have been perfect for AmChamp if last week was on. I'm sure Desmond could make it. Last round, couple of points in it would have been, oh, for sure, dude, for sure, buddy, for sure. Like I say, some drivers have had commitments. We even had 2 races, remember, they were cancelled because the ACC servers were down too, so we couldn't actually get up and running anyway. So we're currently 3 weeks late in getting this finished. It should actually be finished by now. But we've got today to go, and then we've got the week after, and then the new plans for going forward will be announced as well, everybody. So let's have a look then at the BOP. Now there is success ballast in here as well. Some drivers do carry success ballast. So you're going to see some drivers in the same cars, but with different weights, if that makes a lot of sense as well. Fastest time out there then is by Mr. S. Berger. That's a 1:45.187. Interestingly, he does not have all the purple sectors. He only has 1. Evened out my DQ as well. Nice, mate. Nice. That's what it's all about, buddy. That's what it's all about, dude. So T-Fair has 2 purple sectors, but he's losing almost a quarter of a second in the final sector in the BMW here. So that's interesting. So that's going to be the difference in those 2 tenths then. So he's going to go out right now. Hippie is out in the Ferrari. I'm pressing the wrong buttons, boys. Hippie is out in the Ferrari then. He's currently 7 tenths down. And then we have S. Coco also in the Ferrari. So we've got 2 Ferraris in the top 4 in practice right now. What's it going to be like in qualifying? We don't know yet. We will see. And then we have a Lapio, aka S. Coco. So very close to Hippie's time then. He's done 7 more laps, but 7 tenths away. Right behind then is Mr. Rayfield with 1:46.0. Now you can see the differences, the weights, the right hand side. The yellow and the white notate the different weights as well. So you've got to factor that in too. Double Desmond today carrying plus 38 kilograms. So his car is very heavy today. So, you know, he's still done the top AM time so far, but only just from Bannister in warm-up. So keep an eye on this fight today in the AM section 2. We'll be covering the pros and the AMs all the way through the field. Welcome, Mike. Good to see you. Good evening. Oh, I hope you had a good weekend. Brilliant weekend, buddy. How was yours, dude? It couldn't have been better, dude. I hope you're very well and good to see you. We have Rafgeb just behind then. So 0.7 of a second difference between P2 and P3. Followed by Mr. BD. Then we have Huli, aka P. Guggen. Yeah, I guess the name right there, P. Guggen. Then we got Reher, and then we got Taxon not setting a time, and Spawn not currently setting a time too. And we also have Onk watching the action too. Now, all stewarding goes to me today. I am head steward of this event as well, so all the drivers out there, if there is any issues, then feel free to report into my inbox in Discord. And these can be looked at as well. So happy days. Welcome, Hippie. Good luck today, bro. Hope you're gonna have a good one out there today. I know you've had a difficult season so far, and you've got your brand new cable for your wheel, so I'm sure you'll be quite stoked about that as well. So good luck today out there, and let's see what you can do. I had a lovely chill weekend with the family. Thank you. Yes, mate. Yeah, same here, buddy. Same here, dude. Same here, buddy. That's what it's all about. Weekends are all about family. And Sundays today are all about getting the racing done then. So 7 minutes to go. So Huli is out. Let's try and get a on-board view. Let's have a look at the interior of this beautiful Lamborghini Huracan GT3 in its Evo spec form as well. You've got the little camera just where the rear view mirror would be. And that gives you a good line of sight back the way as well. And don't forget, you got the mirrors on the side of the car too. But let's have a look and see him working at the wheel too. Yes, Hippie, let's get it, mate. Let's get it indeed. Welcome on. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you have a good view of you. Looky, no touchy. And we'll have a look and we'll get involved in the action as well then. So 90 minutes of hot action coming back up. Let's keep on board with Huli then and remind ourselves a little bit about this race circuit. So it's quite technical. You do need a little bit of a balance of downforce here, whether it's high downforce, whether it's a little bit of low for the straights too. If you take off straights if you take off downforce for the long straight, what you're going to have is a little bit of a downforce issue in the tight corners. This little corner here is also very fiddly, very tricky. You've got to be careful you don't cut it. You will get track warnings on the left or right hand side, and that's going to be very imperative for your weekend as well. You're only allowed 3 track cuts for the entire event. If you get a 4th, a proper track cut, and you get a warning, you will end up getting a drive-through penalty, which is the equivalent of almost doing another pit stop. So the amount of time it takes to do that and get that all done, it's not ideal for you out there too. So you want to nail your pit stop. You want to get in there. We have a mandatory pit window that will open as well. In the middle of the race, the pit window is open for 15 minutes. So these guys can either do the undercut or do the overcut. They've got a little bit of a choice in strategy. We did used to have bigger pit windows here before, but what would happen is you'd have drivers maybe going quite long in the race, and it was always kind of a little bit disruptive in the pecking order. So it is a little bit better with a smaller window. Let's have a look at Reher then. Number 710. He'll be looking for some good points today. So let's see what he can do out there as well. The number 710 Ferrari then. Let's ride on board. Let's go through the tight, twisty complex up the top of the hill. This is all about getting your braking nailed for this corner. It's a great spot for overtaking. Look out for some overtakes today. You brake hard there on the right. You bring it to the left of the apex. And then you bring it nice and smooth. Now this bit you can be aggressive through. So push the car, but you want to keep it at the inside. On the inside here, be quite smooth. Gently get back on the power. And then this little tight, twisty, what I call Mickey Mouse chicane. It would have been nicer, obviously, if the GT3 cars could use the full circuit there on the left-hand side, but you have to use the Mickey Mouse chicanes as well, but it kind of is what it is. As we have Rayfield right on his gearbox then, as he comes through to complete a lap. Currently in P11 overall. Best time of 1:47.3. Last lap 1:48.4 as he pulls off to the one side too. So some drivers quite confident with the packages then. They're just kind of waiting in the garage. They're looking to chill and to save their energy for the final few minutes before they get into qualifying as well. So that is what is going to happen today, everybody. So let's have a look and see. Is everyone in? Pretty much. I think everyone is almost in here by now then. Spawn is out there, number 12, getting his laps down. And there he is, the man, the legend. We're just talking about you, Josh, and your beautiful TXM liveried car. So Josh gets in just in time for Quali as well. I know he's a very busy man. He's out working, traveling international, well, nationally. And he's a very, very busy guy on night shifts and day shifts too. So let's see what he can achieve today. Will he be having a great battle with the AM guys? We've got a pretty good split here in terms of almost 50-50, I'd say, in terms of the AMs and the pros. So we're going to have two different lots of fights going on all the way through. Now, what did I also say about Mr. Sutton here? He's currently going out there, hasn't been in all season, and he's nailed the fastest lap in warm-up. So look out for this man today. He's going to be hungry for it, and he's going to be pushing in that number 27 for Ferrari. So these are the drivers you're going to be wanting to watch. My race predictions, I really don't know. I don't know who's going to really get this one today. I would like to see Hippie get a win today. He's had some really bad luck this season, and I would like to see him get a win today. I'm going to pick Hippie for the win for pros. For the AMs, Desmond's carrying weight, but he's quick. It's so hard to call because we don't know the true pace they're going to do in AMs. I'm going to guess Bannister. I'm going to pick Bannister for the AM win today, right? I'm going to pick Hippie for the pro win. That's my two top choices for betting today, so keep an eye on that. Again, no disrespect to these guys out there as well, but that's kind of like who I think might win today. But anyone can win today, so it's going to be worth tuning in and watching along as well. Baby, baby, baby. Right, the time is getting to the end then. And qualifying will start. I have to remember to save the replays of both of these events too, or I can maybe screenshot the first one and save the replay for the second one and get away with it that way as well. So Spawn is out there setting a time then. Now it's going to be hot, it's going to be a long race, it's going to be tiring. Make sure you keep yourselves hydrated out there, drivers, because that is what it's all going to be about. Do you have time for a quick replay of the circuit? Let's have a look. Maybe this starts from the start of the session. So as you can see, the start of the session started like this. It was absolutely pouring down in rain in Barcelona. We could be expecting rain quite possibly this weekend. So keep a lookout for that as well. It could be quite crucial to everything that goes on here too. So will it rain on the plane in Spain? Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to find out. Okay, we're just waiting now for the drivers to return to the pit lane then, and then qualifying will get underway. The music will go down, and then we'll be lifting the lid off the 20-minute qualifying session. 16 drivers. Who is going to take the wins in their respective categories? It's going to be hot, it's going to be sweaty, and it's going to be great to watch as well. Diecast says, wish you, Hippie, and all the other drivers a great fair race. Yes, mate, yes. We'll be stealing you for Sunday races quite soon, Diecast, dude. I think you'll be pleased with the plans that I have coming forward, dude. More will be revealed the closer we get to that date too. So we're just waiting for Rayfield to complete his lap then, and the drivers will be able to do the qualifying session. Who's going to be first to blink out there? Will it be a wet session? Will it be a dry one? We do not know yet, ladies and gentlemen. So strap in, stay tuned, because here we go then.
Green light, go, go,
All right. right, the engines are roaring, the drivers are getting out there and getting ready then. Track is optimum, currently dry, currently cloudy too, as they trickle out onto the circuit. So what sort of lap times are we going to be seeing today? We'll be seeing a low 40s, I probably would imagine. It's going to be very tough at the top. This is a good circuit for front engine rear wheel drive cars. It's also a very good circuit for MR2. But all cars are quite well balanced around here. So, currently looking at Assetto then, out there in the 777. Let's go and see what weight Lapio is carrying. It's currently carrying plus 20 kilos, which is the standard affair for the Ferrari here. The heaviest car today would be double Desmond, 38 kilos on the V8 Vantage. The V8 Vantage does run a lower ballast, normally in the pit skill IOBUP, but he's running a lot of ballast out there, success ballast, because he's been doing very well this season. Just having dinner, so might get the one shot. Oh, Hippie, mate, Hippie cutting it fine. I picked you for the win, Hippie, so yes, mate. Eat your dinner fast, buddy. You got 20 minutes, dude. Time is ticking down as well, then. So another Ferrari as well. We have Mr. Sutton 274. I think he's going to be looking for pole position. I think he's not going to be happy until he gets it. So let's see what he can do today as well. Other fast Ferraris we have as well. We got a taxi out there, number 7. Raced wheel to wheel against this man. I know how quick he is. He's lightning quick in that car, and I do suspect today he might be running some low downforce out there to maybe trying to take advantage of the long start finish straight. You might see him wiggle a little bit in the corners just as he gets in the groove as well. Then we have T300, very, very quick out there in the BMW. BMW having a good season this year. They've been really in the mix when it comes to the really complicated races, so they'll be looking good too. And we haven't seen Mr. Beatty today. Mr. Beatty is out in the Lexus number 311 in the AM class series. So a beautiful livery on the total Lexus there. He'll be looking for some good points today and a good finish too. Then double Desmond, the AM championship leader. Car's heavy. What can he do with it? If he finishes top 3 today, he gets even more ballast, and that means he'll go into the final race of the season with plus 40. But my pick for the win today, if possible, is number 88. That's M. Bannister then. Again, Aston coming across the line. So let's see if anyone has set a time yet so far. I don't think anyone is close to the finish. As we look at Raf Geb in the Porsche. Number 125. Can we get some onboard shots of the cars here? Yes, let's do that. So this is on board with Sutton 274 then. Let's have a look at the racing lines. Let's see how he gets the most out of this car. Currently running 7 traction control and 2 ABS. A little bit of a dab on the power. Double stab on the gas pedal. And that brings him down this back straight then. Brings it nicely into the corner there. That is a very good line. As he's going to come through here and try and keep it as smooth as possible. Very aggressive on that throttle pedal, looking to get as much time from the car as he can. And comes through what I call the Mickey Mouse final section. But it is a great section with the curves as well. Let's go and have a look at the lap times then. We've got a 1:45 down by Lapio. Georgia Oja 7/10 away, followed by Frere, followed by Raf Geb and Beatty. And now Southern does a low 45.1. There we go then. Just 0.02 faster than Coco, but they do have more time here to get some more laps in. You got 15 minutes. It's like a little mini race in a way. You can get several laps in that time as well. So currently P5 then is T Fair in the number 84 BMW. Currently 1.2 seconds away. No rain is expected in this session. It's currently just going to be cloudy. So that could well mean we could get a wet race, or maybe we could get a dry race with some rain in it. It's very, very possible, and it could be done. Bannister so far then goes top of the AM class provisional pole position, and Hooley just behind him, a little bit deep into the second turn there, but recovers his line. And Hurley currently P2 in class then, 2 seconds away. Let me just finish my coffee here before it goes stone cold, everybody. Let's have a quick look at Hurley. There we go, hard onto the brakes, down into the tight twisty section. No, just race as normal, Spawn. Race as normal, buddy. Just race as normal, dude. Race for normal, race for fun. Sutton, who is here, hasn't raced all season. I told him the same thing. He says, do you want me to just stay out of the way of the championship fight? And I was like, no, just go for it, dude. So I'll tell you the same thing. Just go for it and have fun. Go for it and have fun, buddy. Right, we got Josh out as well. The beautifully liveried TXM car. Excuse me, TXCM. What's that? I think that S spells right. I think I've been drinking. Yeah, just go for it, mate. Don't worry about battles and stuff. Just go and have fun. Go wheel to wheel and go fight for it. So Josh is out there. Reher as well. Rayfield is out too. Across the line. Rayfield goes up to P4 then. Yes, good luck all indeed, mate. Good luck all the drivers too. So Reher looking for a time too. Hippie is having his food. Yes, yes, there he is. Sam Omega, he says, I knew it. Yes, mate. It's all that caffeine, dude, I promise. It's all that caffeine. I wish I had a beer. The missus says to me, do you want a beer last night? And I was like, no. And so she was drinking some beers last night. And I was like, no, not tonight. I've got to be fresh for the stream tomorrow. And here we are. We're just stumbling all over all the words then. No, I'm just going to do it without comms, dude. I'm going to do that with comms, Zonk. I'm just going to chill and let's watch the action, buddy. Right, so Spawn comes out then for his opening first lap then. Let's see what he can do. He'll be looking to slot in there and get involved in the fights. As long as he kind of gets up above here and pushes above into the pros, he'll have a good fight with these guys too. So let's see what Reher can do then. Currently hasn't set a time. Can he beat Bannister's time? He goes across the line. Is still not set a time yet. So happy days. Let's see if he can do that then. So now we're into the 44s then with Berger. 44 to 80. Let's go.
Shante Headley, welcome to the channel. Welcome,
Shante Headley, to the channel. Good to see you. Come and enjoy the race today. Right, so Esberg then 44.2. Oja in P2 then 0.455 away. How is this going to play out for the Porsche, the Aston, the Ferrari, the BMW, the McLaren, and the Astons today as well? And yes, I'm aware, Sam, I said Astons twice, buddy. I was trying to trip you up there. Right, so let's push. Right, let's do some on-boards then. We're almost halfway through qualifying. Let's ride on board with Spawn. He's got a little bit of traffic ahead then. That's T-Fair ahead. These guys are both on a lap, I do believe. So let's see what they can do. In fact, Spawn is on his out lap. Excuse me, Spawn is on his out lap. Fair might be on a fast lap. Let's have a look. He's got a little bit of traffic behind. He's got Oja behind. He's got Frere ahead. But these drivers will be getting involved in the tight battles today. Tight and clean as well. And again, we have active stewarding after the event today. So any incidents are looked at by the stewards to see how they do as well. Just in a yellow flag there. It's 777 Light Lapio. He's in the pits though. Number 6 in the pits too. As now Spawn starts his fastest lap. Let's stay with him then, and let's see what he can do. As he comes through the first series of corners, looking to keep the car nice and smooth. Run it wide on the exit then, putting all the speed there. But he does have Frere 2.5 seconds ahead. I think there's enough of a gap though to not trip over each other. So they should actually be okay. But he has Oja on his gearbox, but Spawn is on a lap. He does not have to give way. So Spawn is perfectly entitled to go for it. As we run down the section. Actually, he does have a blue flag here, I do believe. I believe he's... Oh, no, he spun. He spun. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. I think he was being shown a blue flag there. Maybe his lap was invalidated, but he will get back on track safely, and he will get going again as the cameraman pans round. Let's just make sure he gets back nice and safely. He's just biding his time there. There we go. Little beautiful power turn. And back he goes to fight another day then. Still got half the qualifying session to go. Currently going to start then. Currently in P7. Quite surprised about that because he started off with a very fast time. So he'll be definitely looking to get higher than P7 for this race this afternoon. Down the quite twisty right-hander then. Second gear, 80 miles per hour. Wait till 100 miles per hour. Change up to third. Down to the tight hairpin then. First gear, up to second on the exit usually. There you go, second dialed in then. So he'll be looking for some good times out there too. Let's have a quick run down the times then so far. We got Berger currently at the top, 1:43 then. 0.9 into the 43s. Looking a little bit dominant, it has to be said, so far. We've got half a second gap to T Fair behind, who's in the BMW. Then we got Ataxa in P3, 7/10 down. And then Lapio Escoco in P4 in the pits. George Oja out in the Aston then, having a very successful season this year. So he'll be looking to get more points down on the board too. They're in P5. Rayfield is in P6. Let's stay with him and see if he improves here just now. There we go, up from P6 up to P3 then, and just with a quick stroke of a lap, and he's going to bring in the pits there. Maybe he's going to go for one more run, or he might call it a day with that one then. So Sutter then currently still in P7. Bannister is in the lead of the AM class. Now, I did say Bannister might win today, but we'll see, boys. We'll see. I still think Josh will win too. Welcome, Josh. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck, dude. I know you guys are running your streams right now as well. I will check them out in a little bit and wish you guys good luck too. I see several of you guys streaming, so let's go and have a look at you guys too. So we got Hoodie in P2 then. That's a super run for him. Rafgeb is in P3. So let's see what he can do. So this is all about getting that lap time out there. This is where you can make or break your championship this year as well. You've got 2 rounds to go. So can Rafgeb improve? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Just wishing the drivers good luck in their relative streams. There we go, boys. So I see 3 of you guys streaming. Happy days. Alright then, back to the action. So the top 5 drivers of the pro category in the pits then may be thinking about one more run, or maybe they're happy with what they're doing. Other drivers, right? We'll stay with Rafgeb to see if he can improve up the field as we come across the line. Does he have anything more left in the tank? 2860 and stays 2860 then. Let's take a look at Reher then through the final corner. And we got Richie in as well. So Richie coming in right at the end. He said he didn't have a lot of time, but here he is. So he's in for it too. Right, Reher stays P1, 2, 3, 4, P5 in class. Double Desmond with all that weight. Oof. He's currently in P6 in class, so I think he's feeling the effects of that weight there. Josh is out then, number 6 then. TXM livery car. That beautiful purple and the kind of like black and grey tones of the car. It looks very beautiful, looks very metallic. I love that paint job. And look, we have Hippie. Hippie's had his food and he's back out then. He's going to get a chance to do a few laps right at the end. So don't discount Mr. 420 today. I did pick him for the pro win today. So let's see what we can do. He's left it right to the end, but he's got a brand new power cable for his wheel. So he won't do any disconnecting today, I don't believe. Spawn out as well then, pushing hard. There we go. Spawn goes into the top 8. That's where he needs to be. He needs to be in this white section here. As Hippie just leapfrogs in then, and then pushes Spawn to P9. So as you can see, you got all the pro drivers here with the white door plates, and all the AMs are separated with the red door plate. So that's actually worked out quite well for this track. And these guys have gelled really well during the season too. So just sort of 5 minutes to go. Can we ride on board? Let's go and have a look. Let's see how we're managing the car through the corner. Now, different drivers will use different TC and ABS levels. Spawn's got a little bit more aggressive in his qualifying TC. He's gone down to 5. So he'll be looking to try and get some good top speed down the straight with that setup. And also out the corners a little bit quicker. Just have to be a little bit more careful on the throttle pedal than you would if you were carrying a little bit more TC. This car, the Ferrari 296, does require a little bit more TC than other cars. It has a lot of torque in the rear wheels, but it has to be balanced out by the traction control. All these cars do run traction control and ABS as standard, just like the real models do. And that's what it's all about then. Let's stay with him then. Let's see what we can do. I'll go for another lap time. The time is white on the screen, so he has not gone wide anywhere. Through the final little twisty Mickey Mouse section. Those sausage curbs are brutal. If you hit them too hard, they do squeeze the air out of the tires in this game as well. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on as we come across the start-finish straight. And 146.4. It's a little bit slower than his best time, but all good for him then. So attacks are currently in P6. Obviously another one of the sister Ferraris today. So he'll be pushing, looking to get a bit higher up too. He's got a car just ahead of him, which is George Oja. That's 3.4 away. But I still kind of wonder if we're going to have some rain today in the actual race itself. I do think it might rain, but we could be surprised. You just never really know. And there we go, aggressively pushing the limits of the track. Down to the final little hairpin here. I do like that corner, the way you can hook up the car. It just gets in the groove nicely there. I think his time just went red. I think he went a little bit too wide on the exit. So this time of his is not going to count for this lap here. So I think he's just struggling a little bit with some track limits whilst he's out there on the circuit then. So let's look at Reher. Reher currently in P15 overall. But will be higher up in class. So let's see what Reher can do. We only have 2 minutes left of qualifying to go. So Reher also running the same traction control as Spawn, running 5. So some drivers going for a little bit higher, some drivers going for a little bit lower. And it's all about the loud pedal. It's all about how you manage that at the end of the day. And how you keep the car planted on the circuit then. As we start to see a little bit of dirt gathering up on the windscreen. This afternoon Barcelona summer sun. So across the line we go. Does he stay in P15 overall? He does, yes. So he did a 447 there as well. So attacks is still in P6 then. Let's go and have a quick look at the main times. So Berger is out on provisional pole, 143.9. So P2 to P5 is in the pits then. Coco is in the pits. Spawn's now in the pits. Bannister is out pushing. So I might get one winner right today, chat. You know, we try to pick an out winner, try to pick a pro winner every weekend here, but we'll see. Like I say, qualifying is one thing, and the race is completely another. The race is much more about consistency. It's about being accurate in the pit stops. It's about doing the right call at the right time, and just, you know, really getting on with it and making the best of the car entire combination that you have underneath you. So we're looking at Joja. Can he improve then? Cross the line, currently in P8. Does not improve his time. He's doing a great job though. I think George is carrying ballast, if I'm correct in thinking so. Yes, he is. He's carrying plus 23. So there's a lot of ballast on that AMR V8 Vantage out there too. But not as much as Double Desmond with the plus 38. So the V8 Vantage with the ballast today is kind of suffering, isn't it? But meanwhile, we got Berger with all purple sector 1, 2, and 3. Nobody is coming close to him so far. So he is out there and pushing hard then. Horsepower for the win. And this is it then. They'll get one more lap at this kind of pace, and then qualifying will be over. So that's just the runoff time at the top of your circuit there, ladies and gentlemen. Berger still looking to improve. A few drivers out there just kind of thinking we're all done. Rehearse across the line then. No more lap times can be done. The grid is set from this position 14 down to 17. Richie did not get a timer though. Nice times, dude. Good luck, everyone. Let's get... Yes, Hippie, mate. Good luck today, buddy. I picked you for the win today, Hippie, so don't let me down, dude. I picked you for the win today. I picked you for the win. So go for it, dude. But like I say, I'm not playing favorites. I don't mind who wins today, so just go for it and have some fun. Yes, good luck, son, buddy. GG's new P2 so far. Well done. As Berger is across the line then. Stays provisional pole. Does Ataxa have anything left in the tank then? Yes, mate. Oh, I'll do my best. Exactly, dude. Let's go out there and have some fun with it, dude. This is all about having fun. It's all about having fun and driving to your best. Ataxa. Oh, Ataxa up to P3 at the end. There he goes then. I'll just screenshot that and save myself a little bit of memory in the game. So, Berger, Sun, Ataxa, Hippie, Fair, Rayfield, Coco, Joja Oja, Spawn in the pro category. Bannister and pole for the AMS, followed by Rafgeb, Julian P3, Reher, Josh, Beatty, Desmond, and Nielsen. Great job, gentlemen. Great job. And now, the race comes. So good luck, everyone. Woo! Let's go and find out if they came here to win, boys. Woo, baby. All right, here we go. Gentlemen, we have a wet race on our hands. Oh my word, this could get spicy. Oh wow, it's going to be wet and it's going to be rain minus, and light rain in 15 minutes. We're going to have a really hot race on our hands today. Then let's have a quick look at the grid then. We've got Berger line up on pole. That huge sign is in the way a little bit. Sun lines up for P2, followed by Tax in P3, followed by a Catalunya sign in P4, that's Hippie, followed by a Catalunya sign in P5, followed by Rayfield, followed by Lipolipio. Then we have Joja Oja, Spawn for the pros. Then we've got Bannister and pole for the Amstead, Rafgeb, followed by Huli, followed by Reher, followed by Josh, and then we have Beatty. We have double Desmond, and then we have Richie. Yes, Mike, it's going to be a tricky one, dude. It's going to be worth sticking around today to see how this plays out. It's going to be wet, it's going to be wild, and it's going to be chaos. So right now, the drivers will be tinkering with their setups. I'm thinking, are we going to run a dry setup with wet tires, or are we going to run a wet setup with wet tires and then risk it with a dry? There's several different options available to them here. You can see that little gold number 1 next to that driver names, and that denotes they have to do at least one mandatory pit stop today, which the window opens in the middle of the race. It gives them 15 minutes to do that as well. So, who is going to brave the wet? Hopefully you guys are confident in the wet today, but this could be a big equalizer out there in the field. So when the timer ticks down now, we're going to have one formation lap, and then we're going to see what the conditions are like out on that track. The track is 100% wet. It's fully wet right now. So let's see how they do then. So Berger will lead them away on the formation. The driver is getting their lights on them. Engines revving. Here we go. There we go. Then Sutton aggressively lights up their tires to get everything warmed up. As the drivers get out there, and they're looking to get some heat in the brakes and the tires too. So visibility today will be pretty low. We've got heavy rain followed by less heavy rain. Oh, we got a driver on the wall. we have a driver in the wall there. White Ferrari. White Ferrari. Who was that? White Ferrari? Oh, Reher's in the wall already. Oh, he's lit up his rear tires. And he's going to start the race with damage. That's very unfortunate for him. Is he going to start from the pit lane? He might elect to start from the pit lane then. After getting some damage out there. You really got to be careful. Got cold, wet tires too. So this is going to be a very, very exciting race. I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be awesome. Windscreen wipers are flashing from side to side as they clear the rain from the windscreen then. You really want to be the leader at the start of the pack when it's like this. It's not the heaviest rain I've ever seen in this game, but it's going to be something that's going to be worth looking out for. Spray isn't too bad. We are going low speed. The spray will be significant enough to have the wipers on, but it's not as bad as I was kind of expecting. But rain minus in 15 minutes. Will we see a fully wet race this afternoon? As Berger leads them around then. So Sutton just behind. So they're going to do a full lap here, get warmed up. And they'll be looking to get all the temperatures lined up. We've got Ferrari, 2, 3, 4. But Porsche is currently the king then. As they're all going to blend through this corner. And show us what they can do this afternoon. I'm really looking forward to this. Remember to smash a like on the stream if you're enjoying the content today, everyone. Thank you for watching. And subscribe if you're brand new too. We stream 3 times a week. And feel free to come and hang out and enjoy and watch the racing then. Yeah, so Reher is in the pits then. He's decided to start from the pit lane to fix that damage. It seems to be quite significant as Berger is leading them around on the formation lap. I think it's quite possible we could be seeing a wet race all afternoon today. So it's going to be something to look out for then. So Berger slowing down the pack then. You've got to stay in a certain formation here to make sure you do not get a penalty at the start then. So through the final corner we go. They're going to line up side by side too, so keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, track is soaking wet. Drivers are eager. Driver pitting. There's an Aston Martin pitting in the background there. Must be for wet tires then. So the race is go! Berger leads them away. Then we got Sutton just behind for P2. Attacks and Hippie going head to head. P3. Hippie gets through. Then we got Fair. Then we got Rayfield. Then we got Coco. Joja Oja goes to the pit, change tires. Then we got Spawn. Then we got Bannister leading all the way down to turn 1. Let's get through turn 1. Clean everybody. Oh, almost 3 wide there. Almost 3 wide to come through. Very, very close to racing all these drivers. Oh, it is 3 wide there. A little bit of a touch then. Hooley and Richie on the outside. Josh gets through. Desmond is through. Nielsen's through. Nielsen has gone down a little bit here, I do believe. There he goes. Time screen is going crazy, but let's have a look and let's see. Right, Joja Oja's out of the pits and he's not leading. That graphic is actually incorrect. We got Berger leading, then we got Sun behind, then we got Hippie. Let's have a look on board and let's see the action. Let's see what these drivers can see. Not a lot has to be said as they storm up through to complete the end of the first lap. Tax are currently in P4. Reher is out as well then. Live Palapio currently in P8. Let's have a look at the windscreen wipers in action. Got a bit of a move going on just ahead then. Hippie is looking down the inside of Spawn. Spawn on the outside, Hippie on the inside. Spawn manages to retain the position. And it lifts a fire another day then. You can see how tightly bunched up they all are in the way here. Nobody wants to make a mistake. Nobody wants to get slowed down as well. So Josh is P15, and then we've got Rayfield then in this battle. Oh, driver going wide. Taxi going wide just ahead then. As Rayfield is right on his gearbox. Will he be looking to get that McLaren? Oh, he doesn't really get a fast exit out of the corner there. The traction is a little bit limited. Oh, side by side with Hippie. 3 wide down the main straight. Hippie comes over and covers off Spawn. Here they come, storming down the turn 1. Hippie is through. in Rayfield. Then we got Spawn on the inside. Oh, Hippie's deep. Hippie has gone deep. He's gone deep and he's gone wide. He's going to fall back a few places. 1, 2, 3. He's going to lose 4 or 5 places there. Absolute insane chaos. Drivers lining up the tires now. Absolutely crazy. So Berg leads. We got Sun in P2, Fair in P3. And everyone is getting down into it then. Oh, we got a bit of a slide here. Maybe a bit of contact. We got drivers going slow out of the exit. They're on the wet tires. You can see the tires and the banding underneath them. Oh, there's a great RAF gap goes into the back of Hippie. No, there's been an accident. Oh, he's going to wait for him, I think. That's GG's. Well done, buddy. Well done for Wayne. Oh, that's very unlucky. Very unlucky. Just locked up his brakes there. Complete racing incident. He didn't mean to do it. So Berger leads then. Let's have a look at the view from the back of the leader. Whew. Absolute chaos here today then. So 1.2 seconds covers him and Sutton. He's got no spray in front. He's looking nice and clear. Let's have a run down through the other end. So we've got Berger lead with fastest lap, followed by Sutton in P2. Then we've got Fair in P3. In the BMW, attacks at P4. Spawn up to P5. Oh, yes, baby Spawn is a big winner in this one then. Richie is leading the AM class then, and he's in P6 overall. Rayfield down in P7. We got Lapio P8, Double Desmond for P2, P8, P9 overall. Followed by Beatty, followed by Hooley, followed by Bannister. Hippie, obviously, we saw him recover from that crash. P13 overall. He will make a fight back though. Followed by Rafkin, followed by Josh, followed by Reher. Jojo Oja has a drive-through. He's gone in the pits, but he's got a drive-through. Oh, he must have pit lane speeding perhaps. He's not having a great weekend there. Oh, let's hope he can do something for that then. Maybe he changed his tires or didn't get his fuel load right at the start. We're not quite sure. But let's see if he can recover from this then. As he's getting lapped, I do believe, by these drivers around him. Oh, that's so unfortunate then. Meanwhile, Spawn is on the back of a taxi. 2 different drivers. 2 of the similar cars, but 2 different racing lines. But everyone's looking racing. Richie behind, going a little bit wide, a little bit deep in the Ford Mustang. The multicolored car is absolutely on it today then. Lapio currently just behind then. We've got some good battles going on through the field then. So Double Desmond, we've got Beatty right behind. Let's have a look at Beatty's race. Beatty is... Oh, I think he kissed the back of the bumper there. The Aston perhaps. Oh, there's a driver going off behind. It's Bannister. Bannister, I think, is off. Bannister, yeah, Bannister is off. He's just recovering now then. Absolute chaos scenes here in the wet. Oh, my word. Crazy. He's back on ice. Got some damage though. Oh, we got a spinner. Hooley's spun. The rain falls mainly on the plane in Spain, and here we are then. Helicopter view. He's clear. He just needs to get his foot down and go. So we didn't see what happened there. We just saw him recovering at the end. Absolute chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute chaos out there. He's got some damage to the front, the side, and the rear of the car. I don't think he'll be too happy about the damage he's got. But Josh is on. Rehearse in the pits with damage. Georgia Oja has to drive through 2 laps down then. So Sutton still chases Berger for the pro category then. Whew, absolute insanity. So we got the Porsche leading. We've got the Ferrari in P2. We've got the Frere in P3. We've got Spawn in P4. We've got Tax in P5. We've got Richie leading the AM category. Currently overall P1 that category. P6 overall. We've got Lapio then in P6 in class. P7 overall. Followed by Rayfield. Then we've got Double Desmond. And then we have Beatty on the back as well. Let's have some in-car shots, shall we? Berger is lead then. Do we have a close battle here to look at? Yes, we do. Welcome, race driver. Good to see you. So through the series of quarters we go. We'll be looking for 2 winners today. Who is going to get that done? Baby, baby, baby. Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who smashed a like in the stream. Welcome. Hope you're doing good today too. Thank you for being here as well. So Double Desmond is firmly in the pack. Let's go, let's go. Through the field we go then. So Berger leads the pro category, 151.2 in the wet, followed by 151.8 by Sutton behind then. Fastest lap then, 150.940. Now we've got to keep an eye on the weather today because it is going to lighten up on the rain. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that to see the weather and how it's going to change today. You okay, you okay, Hooley, buddy? I was ready to call you hippie there for a second. You okay, dude? We just saw the end of that. We didn't actually see what happened, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. Keep pushing, though. Keep pushing. So a little bit of spray being kicked up. Let's have a better view of that spray. So the pros are not racing the AMs, but they can keep up with them. And they can push on. Stop and go for Hurley. Oh, no, he's got to stop and go. Oh, no. I can see why he said ooh now. That's crazy. Unlucky, dude. As you can see, these guys are pushing on. Currently on lap 4. We still got an hour and 21 minutes to go. And that's what it's all going to be about today, then. So George Oja has served his penalty. He's back out again. He'll just be looking for some points today, I think. Obviously, he had an incident in the pits. And he'll be trying to make some time up from there, too. So Sutton is still chasing down Berger then. Now just behind, 5.6 seconds, we've got T-Fair in the 84 BMW. 84 BMW will be looking to get it done. But look at this though, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Mr. Spawn in the top 4. So currently chasing down Fair then, 2.6 seconds. Going down to actually 2.4. So he seems to be catching up a little bit. Let's keep it on these lap times here. So half a second faster from Spawn than Fair ahead. So different drivers, different setups, different cars. And we're still only 10 minutes into this race today. Points will be an offer for drivers and manufacturers in these 2 different separate classes. And they'll be looking to get a result then. Meanwhile, Attacks is still in P6 then. If he can qualify P7, he's got Richie just ahead in the AM class. Looking good. So how will he get on as well? Let's go and have a look through the field. Then we've got George there. Bannister then right here. Bannister seems to be carrying a little bit of damage. A couple of cars just ahead. He's got Rafgeb just at a 6 second behind him, going a little bit deep into the left-hander there. You have to be careful. He is carrying damage though, as you can see to the side and the front of the car. He's carrying a little bit of damage to her. So that will upset the handling a little bit. Now, when it is wet, you want ideal handling with no damage. The more damage you have, obviously, the more it affects the handling and the air of the car, the speed, the balance. It's kind of not what you want to have underneath you. So Double Desmond second in the the AM class, excuse me. We're holding on to the back of the train of pros then. He's got Guy Rayfield just ahead. Hippies managed to catch up to P10. Obviously there was an incident earlier, so he's managed to get back and push on. Thank you on, buddy. McLaren ahead, going a little bit deep then. Rayfield a little bit deep through the corner. So let's see if he can hold on and get this job done. Baby, baby, baby. So across the line we go then to start lap 6. Let's have a look at the weather report, shall we, to see what it's going to be like. Okay, so currently wet, as you can see. We've got rain minus in 5 minutes, and then in 15 minutes it's going to dry up. So I think we could be looking at a definitive drying circuit for the pit stops. It is currently damp. It's going from wet to damp. We have ambient temperature of 25 degrees C on the track. So wet to damp in one fair swoop then. So now the wet tires will start to get a little bit hot. They'll start to expand as well. You're going to see drivers going offline, off the circuit, to keep the tires nice and cool. And you never know, we could be looking at a two-stop race this afternoon. Depends how quickly this track seems to dry up them, with the rain dissipating quickly. A lot of drainage here at the circuit too, in the Circuit of Catalonia. So the track does not take too long to dry out. So let's see then the big movers, the big shakers of today. Spawn now is just 1.9 away. He's catching further. So will Spawn be chasing down the podium today? Double Desmond is right here on the back of Rayfield still. I want to go look at Spawn's car. Let's have a look. Sutton's there. Spawn is here. So through they go, a little bit wide there over the sleeping policeman bump. That's right on board. Let's see a driver's eye view coming down the straight. We've got T-Fair just pulling over to one side there a little bit. But both drivers doing a 52 on that lap. Now Spawn did a 51.5. So he lost 7/10 in the last lap that he did there. So now the circuit drying up as well. It's going to affect the tires and the way these guys dry. The racing lines they're going to take too, probably going to change. So the question is, did everyone start on the wet tire? Did anyone start on the dry tire? I think if you start on the dry tire, you'd probably be at the complete back of the field, maybe the best part of a lap down by now. We've 14 minutes gone. So I don't think that would have been ideal. So Taxa then on the back of Lipolapio. And he has Guy Redfield just behind him then. So still raining enough to have the wipers on, of course, and the spray from the cars too. So let's see how they do. Yes, mate. Moist, moist, moist. Indeed, buddy. Indeed, dude. Ahead we see Lipolapio 777 going off the racing line to cool his tires down, so he's obviously feeling the heat. Very deep in the brake with the Taxa then, but we do have the McLaren right behind us by 0.6 tenths of a second. So he's got to be careful he doesn't do that too much, because he will get overtaken if he does. You got to watch that this afternoon. So over we come through the final chicane. Now, will the different weights these drivers are carrying today have a big effect on performance? As we see a couple of drivers then going offline to cool the tires down. Welcome in, good to see you, buddy. How are you today, dude? Hope you're doing very well. Spawn from the back of Pro. Yes, from the back to P4, dude. He went from the back of the Pro Class to P4. He really got a good run. Let's keep an eye on that actually, because he's catching fair. 2.7 seconds is a gap then. So this is where the drivers are going to struggle with these tires, and it could mean the difference between getting a move done or not. But he's doing a super job, buddy. Super job. Up to P4. We'll just see him there, just in the background, 2.7 seconds behind. So we're still seeing some rain on the camera lens. But not too much though, not too heavy. Just a little bit of a drizzle. But this gap and this fight will be what it's about for the podium then. I don't see any drivers pitting right now. It's a little bit too early to cross over. And it's definitely not at the pit window. As BD is in P11. And we've got Raf Geb in the Porsche too. So Berger's leading them. So Berger has come through to lap Hooley. Hooley had an incident with the stop and go. And it looks like he's fixed damage as well, perhaps. So maybe he's pitted for damage. So he's got the indicator going on the right hand side there. So 51 by Berger. And Double has been here in P10. So Bannister in P12. All by himself there. Right, so Spawn now feeling the heat then, coming over to cool his tires. That's going to be very, very important to keep them at a good working operating temperature. I still think we could be seeing two stops here today. I think it might get to the point where the it might be worth stopping for slicks a little bit earlier. But it kind of all depends on that rain and how much the drivers can tolerate with it, you know? So let's ride on board then. Third gear up to fourth. We've got T-Fair ahead. We've got Josh as well in the AM category, number 6. So the pro guys will be coming through to lap some of the AM guys right now. So on the brakes we go smoothly as we go. BMW ahead, making the move through. I think Spawn will be looking to catch him just on the next straight then. Here we go then. So Josh staying wide. Josh has a lot of damage as well, actually. I've just seen that on the side of his car. So Josh is actually carrying a lot of damage as well. It looks like there's been an off or a collision somewhere. But he lets him through perfectly. Looking good. Happy, happy days. The gap between him is 2.3 then. So attacks are still on the back of Double Desmond and on the back of these guys. Will he be able to improve and overtake? Damn Pro class is 5 out of 9 filled with Ferraris. AM class seems more diverse. Yes, mate. Yeah. You could have raced your BMW though this season, Diecast. You could have raced your little Beamer, and you would have been okay, dude. You could have shown him how it's done, buddy. Oh, lighting up the tires there by attacks out of the corner. He's really pushing it. Doesn't seem to be any rain on this camera angle then. So it looks like the rain is pretty much stopped. So what are the drivers going to do then? Are they going to wait for, well, it's going to be at least 20 plus minutes until the pit window opens, isn't it? So it's going to be tricky. I think they might have to pit sooner. So here we go then. Under the Repsol Bridge, through the right-hander we go. The delta times aren't really improving that much, but the track will be getting grippier. We're a little bit deeper in the corner, as you can see with the green cut off there. So he'll be looking to get through and past. Let's see what's going on then. Right, S-Coco versus Hippie. It is what it is. It is, mate. It is. So light Playpio coming over then to cool his tires down. Oh, ahead we got Richie going a little bit deep then. Again, these tires will be suffering. Yes, indeed. I agree. This circuit here and the final circuit. Oh, Richie lighting up his tires. He's going to have to pit soon, isn't he? He's struggling, isn't he? The next two circuits are good with the Ferrari. Right, is Light Playpio going to be able to get by then? Let's have a look and see. They're not really racing each other. Let's see if he lets him through. Doesn't really have to, but I got Hippie right his gearbox. Hippie alongside now. Maybe if Light Playpio flashes his lights a little bit, he'll be like, hey mate, you know, look, I'm getting, oh, he's been overtaken. He's been overtaken by Hippie. So let's see if Hippie can get by through them. So we got the Mustang there, the AM driver, Mr. Richie, Richie Nielsen, struggling with the tires. We got the two Ferrari drivers in the Pro class behind. So we've got TCA on board with Light Playpio then. A little bit of drizzle on the circuit. So I see Hippie is going to go down the inside, I do believe. No, he doesn't quite make it, does he? Let's stay on board and look. I think Hippie's just going to absolutely send down the inside. No, Hippie can't get by either. Oh, yes, he can. Oh, that's Coco. Very deep on the right. He could have taken advantage there and got through as well. But he's very, very deep on the brakes there. I think it's going to be a case of having to pit twice. I really do. Unless you want to run around with boiled wet tires. Let's go and have a look at the track condition then. Right, track is still damp, but the rain is all but stopped them. So S Berger leads 6.3 seconds away from Sutton in P2. Followed by 10 seconds with Fair P3. Spawn pits then, spawn boxes. Aha, okay, so spawn boxes, light Lapio boxes too. Right, these guys are gonna two-stop it, boys. They're like, yep, it's not in the pit window, but it's, you know, we need some new tires out there. Attacks up pits as well then. Into the pit lane they go, 50 kilometers an hour. That's 31 mph. Hootie pits too then. So Hootie is in, Attacks is in, light Lapio is in, Spawn is in them. So these guys are going to go for the two-stop. Now we could have drivers stretching it all the way to the end of one stop. And we could have them trying to go through the two. So let's keep pushing everybody. Oh no, Berger's off! Berger has spun! I was multitasking there. Berger has spun. He's back recovered now then. Oh! Oh, that is crazy. So that means Sutton is now in the lead. Okay, absolutely crazy. Right, so Sutton boxes then. These guys are like, yeah, right, we're going to go for two-stop then. Berger boxes too. The spin itself actually made him realize it is time to box, boys. So now we have Sutton leading this race in the pro category. The other drivers right at the pits then. So whoever boxed in the last lap might have a little bit of advantage then, because the track is only damp. So Frere comes across the line and is currently going to take the lead in the race then. So that means Hippie is going to be, what, up to P2? But Hippie does have some damage in his car, but it's not slowing him down though. Jojo Oja currently with the fastest lap. So let's see where these guys come out and what they do. Yeah, Berger has spun. Yes, mate. I just caught the end of it. I was writing a message. I just caught the end of it there. Right, so Richie has not boxed, or has he? I don't think we saw Richie box, or... No, we couldn't have done, because he's up to P5. He's struggling along on those wets, look. Right, so BD now boxes as well. There you go, boys. BD boxes. So Sutton is out. Right, so the track is now greasy then. So you do want dry tires at this point too. That is what it's going to be all about. Right, so Frere leads then. Hippie in P2. Richie P3 overall, but P1 in the AM class. We're seeing a big field spread now. Rayfield up to P3 in class, P4 overall. Double Desmond P2 in the AM class. We got Bannister P3 in the AM class. Sutton P4. BD is now coming out of the box then. So keep it in first gear. Keep it in 50. You're hungry now because you want a burger, yeah? Nice, dude. Nice. Go for it. Right, BD comes out of the box. Let's go. The Lexus grunting away there. So some drivers have boxed and some have not. This is going to be crucial to this afternoon's story, because they got a box again in around 15 minutes or so. So that will be a mandatory pit stop. So we don't know if we've seen the end of the rain today. It could rain. We can only see 15 minutes ahead in the weather. So let's see how they do. He's a burger van. Yes, he is, mate. He is. So Josh then, we have Georgia there, we got Reher behind too. Josh carrying that damage, going a little bit deep in the penultimate corner as he comes through with a gurgling Mercedes. Let's go and see some on-board views then, shall we? It's been a little bit of a while then. Light Lapio is here. Let's try and find a close couple of cars. Let's go on board with Josh then. So Double Desmond now in the pits as well then. And up ahead we have Jojo and Bannister. Obviously one driver being lapped by the other. So you can see already you got 6 tenths, 7 tenths, almost 7 tenths now faster with the dry tires on the race surface. So on board with Rayfield in the McLaren, currently P3 overall, P3 overall in Pro. Richie going very deep then. Now, did Mr. Nielsen box for wet tires? I can't remember. I don't think he did he? Or did he? No, I think he did. So now they're going to get the temperature up in these tires. Oh no, he's off! He's off! He's off! He's lost at the barriers. Richie has lost at the barriers. Unlucky, buddy. He'll get that recovery done as well. He's back on track, as we can just see there. So, struggling with his tires then. As Hippie now boxes to Hippie is in the pit lane. So some of these guys like Rayfield here still trying to cool the tires down, still in the wet tires. So that is what it's going to be all about this afternoon. They're going to hold on until the mandatory stop, aren't they? And that's going to really put a spanner in the works for everybody around them and different drivers. You can see the damage now to Richie's car. It's quite significant. As we've got Reher on his gearbox. Reher is P16. They're not racing each other for a position. But if Reher is faster, he's allowed to obviously overtake. And Richie should let him by. Is he getting blue flagged? He's not getting blue flagged, is he? I think he will let him by though. He's got a lot of damage. Doesn't have to let him by, I guess, but probably would be more ideal for him if he did. Let's see, let's keep an eye on the back of the rear wing then. Right, through the left-hander we go, up to the right. You can see the amount of damage that Richie has is slowing him right down. He might just be better off boxing at this point to fix the damage. Ferrari goes down the outside then. There we go. Not much Richie could have done in that position anyway, but they're not racing each other anyway. You got nothing to gain from fighting that, so all is good in the hood then. Let's keep with him and see if he boxes to fix the damage at least. Or maybe he'll keep going until we get to the pit lane, the mandatory pit stop even. Can't talk today, chat, sorry. It's one of those days. It's very deep then, over the sausage, costing the time, damage. Is he going to box? He is not, so he's going to stay out then, okay? Happy days then. So T-Fair, race leader. I believe he's still in the wet tire then. You got Raf get behind who he has overtaken. Now P2 is 15 seconds behind P1 here in the pro category, with just over 1/3 of the race gone. So it's now officially stopped raiding the track. It's starting to rubber up a little bit and get more grip out there. BD is in P12 overall. Let's ride on board then. Let's have a look at his view. You get a huge rear view mirror in the in this Lexus here. Right, 9 tenths up. Now BD did box, so BD has dry tires on right now. He's got the leader 21 seconds behind him. Just taking it nice and smooth then. You can hear the turbo whine in the car too. A little bit deep at the final couple of corners, but still 1.2 seconds up on his fastest lap. Or his previous lap even. Across the line we go for a, 51, so fastest lap of the race so far. Or BD then. Fast lap for him at least. So Rafgab and Fair has got through. Rafgab will be looking to do well today in the AM class. Now, it's Rafgab on dry tires, so obviously P1 is still on the wet tires. So Rafgab will probably be looking to get through. I'm trying to look at the tires really closely to see the difference. Yeah, you got yellow stickers on Rafgeb's tires there, which shows he's on the dry tire. So you can see, obviously, you got Fer struggling ahead with the wet tires on the dry surface. So this should be a case of Rafgeb is just able to send it and go through. Oh no! Commentator's curse! He locks up the rear of the corner. So still a little bit slippery out there, even with dry tires on too. It's not as easy as you think. We'll be looking to get through as well then. So BD is there, and that's Fer there too. Richie in P3. So let's have a run down the order then, whilst we're here then. So Fer leads. Hasn't boxed, I do not believe. And we've got Rayfield as well. Let me look at the sidewalls of the tires. I think it's just black rubber. Yeah, black rubber, so he's in the wet tire as well. Richie's got the damage, but Richie's still in the wets too. MacBurger 585, yes, yes mate, indeed. Mr. McBurger is right here in P for them. But look who is on his gearbox here is Mr. Sutton then, number 274. So they're coming through and fighting for it. So yellow stickers on the side of the sidewall, which shows dry tires. Let's see if the Ferrari can stay with him here. He's around his gearbox. I was looking at the back of the Porsche's tire there. It looked like a flailing bit of rubber as a puncture, but it's not. It's just the way the kind of graphics look. Okay, everyone's trying to get by Richie. Richie's... Oh, Richie. Squeezed him there, didn't he? It's got damage. Richie's like, I'm not really going to get out of the way, but he doesn't really have a choice. He's got all that damage, and he's off. He's going wide. He doesn't really have a choice there. But he's still leading the category in the AMS. Bannister is not too far behind now as well. He's going to be catching, because just up here, you got all the damage to the car as well. So Sport has boxed. Mandatory pit window opens in around about 10-12 minutes or so. So all these drivers will be boxing. Current fastest lap is by Hippie number 420. So Ataxa is pushing hard. Hippie is around his gearbox too. A little bit of a wiggle by Hippie coming out of the braking zone. Followed by Lipio for the top 10. So double Desmond P3 in class so far, but then again, like I say, this is going to be all kind of on its head when it comes to the pit stops. We got BD in P4 in class, followed by Rafgeb, Georgia.
Tipped £5. Burger has spun. Hamburger emoji.
Thank you for the 5. Thank you for that, McDonald's. Cheers, dude. That scared the crap out of me. Just a button. We are the champions. Thank you for the 5, whoever that was. I appreciate that. Thank you. Cheers. Indeed. Thank you. Right, we got a bit of damage to the side of Josh's car here. Now it looks like Josh is on the back of the Mustang as well. So Josh will be looking to get through. Josh is on the dry tire. You see the Pirelli stickers on the side. Josh will be taking it easy out there. Doesn't want to get any contact. But Richie cannot afford to pit now until literally the pit lane opens. So he can't do much about that. Oh, Josh goes over the one side. Got the Ferrari free wide through the middle. There we go then. Woo, baby. Down, and there you go. Great stuff, gentlemen. Great stuff. Let's have a look. So Spawn is ahead for P5. Spawn is through. Josh is trying to get through. Again, Richie doesn't have to give way, but he's got a lot of damage, and it probably would be in his best interest to do so, and he does. Thank you, Diecast. Thank you for the 5, dude. Appreciate it, man. Cheers, dude. I know it was you, buddy. Because everyone's talking about burgers. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Right, Josh goes a little bit deep, and so does Richie then. So behind, we got Hooli now. Hooli is also catching the back of Richie. There we go. A lot of drivers right now will be having a sigh of relief. They'll be like, right, I can get these wet tires off my car. Look at the amount of speed that Hooli has compared to the Mustang. There we go. Hooli just makes light work of that then, and he's through. So there he goes, boys. Dry tires versus wet tires and damage. Now is the time that you're going to want to pit them. Pit window is open. If from the wets, you want to pit literally right now. Get any damage fixed here. As you can see, Richie's just going kind of backwards here. He's going to want to pit right now. Let's stay on board with him. I definitely think he'll be pitting right this very second. Berger can still win it. Yes, mate. Any of these drivers can win it today. Just imagine if it rains again then. There we go then. We've got a taxi going through. So like I say, Richie's hands were tied there. You couldn't really do anything about that. But he's going to pit right now, as you can see. So let's stay on board then as we go for the pit entry. Lots of damage to fix. Slow down in time. There we go. Down to 50 kilometers an hour. And you can see the pit lane here. Modern F1 style facility. But look at the amount of damage he's carrying in the race here. He's really going to have to get a lot of that fixed. So he's going to be in there for quite a while. But if he gets that fixed, he gets out again, he should be flying high this afternoon then. So Berger leads then. Sun for P2. Fair is in and out again for the pit stop. Pit stop done and dusted. Stop and go 30 for Bannister. Oh no! He's not boxed. That must be track limits. He's got to stop and go 30 and he has to pit. Oh boys, I think I cursed him by saying he's going to win today. I'm sorry, Bannister, dude. Commentator's curse, buddy. But yeah, he's going to have to serve that SG30 and then he's going to have to pit within the pit window too. So he's having a bit of a nightmare then for him. Oja is in and out then. So the pit stops are continuing as they have to pit within the next 12 minutes 50 seconds. Double Desmond in 2. Does Bannister serve his stop and go 30? Let's have a looky. Stop and go 30 for Richie. Yeah, Richie's been off quite a lot. He's been off quite a lot. I don't know how many limits he's got, but he's probably quite close, if not on the free. Oh no! Bannister! Oh, he understeered into the tire barrier, into the pits. He's going to do it Austin Powers. Oh no! Oh, Bannister. Oh, dude. Come on. Let's get back, buddy. Let's get back, dude. Drama in the pit lane. He's reset the pit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think he's had enough for the day. That's him. He's gone, boys. He's had enough. Right, so... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Live on YouTube. Yeah, just a bit too fast. A little bit of understeer them. And away you go. Right, so dry tires on board with Berg then. He can technically wait until the last minute to pit then, in the pit window. That's all good. Sutton for P2. Again, they have to pit, but on the dry tires, pit already. Spawn back up to P3 then, so Spawn is in P3, but we have Hippie with fast lap P4 5 seconds behind. Pits closed, yes. Pits open for another 11.5 minutes. Lols, yes, indeed. Very unlucky. Right, so Spawn pushing hard. We got Hippie for P4, Ataxa for P5 in Pro Class. Then we got Lipolipio, Escoco 777 for the top 6. BD now leads. BD is now leading the AM class. BD's got a habit of doing this every weekend, doesn't he? He comes from nowhere, and all of a sudden you just see him leading the AM class. It's just, I don't know how he does it. I think he's got magic tires on today. He's got magic boots and magic tires on, so it's good to see. Then we got Fair, who has boxed, and he'll be looking to come through. So this is still going to be tight then, I think, between the leaders of the Pro class and who boxes and who doesn't. So Raf get P2 overall. Rayfield now boxes for the mandatory stop. In he goes. Then we got Richie, who, look at that. Beautiful shiny car. He is out. He's got some fresh boots on. And he is still P3 in class. The two drivers ahead who have yet to box. So he could still be looking at a very good result today, even though he had a lot of damage. So Remember, he pitted once and not twice. Right, Double Desmond, pit stop completed. Soft tires, slick tires are on. He's good to go. Track is now fast. Jawoja Oja is recovering. He's done his pit stop as well. Reher has not boxed officially yet for the mandatory stop, but did box at the start of the race for damage repair. Josh has boxed and his car is looking beautiful again. Nice and shiny. No dirt, no damage, and he's out to go as well. And Huni is P16 overall, which is P7 in class then. So looking good, ladies and gentlemen. So, which of the leaders are going to be the first ones to blink then for the mandatory stop? Let's go and have a look at the lead right now. So here we go then. 2.3 seconds covers P1 and P2. Both have to do a mandatory pit stop for the next 9 minutes. But they're not pitting yet. I think Sutton... Is Sutton waiting for Berger to pit? Or do you think Sutton will maybe go in for a cheeky undercut? Maybe get him a lap sooner. Down at the main straight we go. 165 miles per hour. Down at the main straight. Berger is looking in control of the car. Nothing seems to phase him right now. It's nice and smooth. He's on the limits everywhere. Fast lap of 1:46.215 with half of the race to go. 45 minutes to go then. So Sutton keeping that gap right about 3.1 seconds then. It's holding pretty steady. But one of these drivers is going to have to blink first. I don't know who it's going to be. Let's ride on board. Let's see how he does it then. Right, will he box this lap? Let's see. Let's have a looky boys. Right, will he pit? Let's have a look. Couple of corners to go to the pit lane. No, he's gonna go later in then. Does Sutton box? No, Sutton does not box either then. I think they're just thinking, well, we're doing the lap time right now. We're going faster, so there's no reason to box until the end of the time. Sutton did a marginally slower lap there, 47.1, a few tenths away from Berger. So it could be a case of just waiting to see who blinks first. Right, let's ride on board with these guys then. We still have drivers to do their pit stops then. Let's have a look and see. So Hippie now on the gearbox of Spawn. These drivers do have to box. But obviously they got dry tires on right now. They will not be in much hurry. But this will be for the podium potentially. Hippie's managed to fight his way back up. Currently holds fastest lap, and Spawn is holding him in position here. Just ahead we got Richie. We got Hippie trying to go down the inside. Spawn beautifully covering the inside line then. He tries to go around the outside. Tries to switch back. Can't quite. Yeah, there we go. Gets alongside them. So Spawn allows him to do the overtake. So there they go, and Hippie says, thank you, buddy. Thank you for letting me through there. Because we're all fighting for it and looking good. So awesome, respectful, and fast driving by these guys. As Lai Palapio is in the pit lane then. And he boxes right now. But no, the leaders seem to be boxing. Yes, Rain Chaos is the best. Right, Richie lets Hippie through. I will probably box now for an undercut. That's probably going to be the best way to do it. All of a sudden, All of a sudden, he didn't pit. All of a sudden, he didn't pit. Here we go. Small boxes. Here we go. Try and get that in the car if you can. Yes. Beautiful, aggressive line in. I like to see it. Down to 50 kilometers an hour. Here we go. Rafgeb is now in the box then. Rear is now in the box. Everyone is lighting up. Hoodie is now in the box too. Really taking a very, very, very gentle approach in here. I think the last thing he wants is a penalty. So he's just like, yep, I'll take it nice and easy. And these guys are in too. But what about the leaders? The leaders still not boxing then. That gap is still 3.1 seconds between the two of them. So I'm going to assume that we are going to see the leaders boxing this lap then. 4:23 to go. All of a sudden he did fit. Yeah. I know, right? We're gonna get you on for the jokes, Diecast, dude. We'll get you on for the jokes, dude. All of a sudden he didn't fit. Suddenly he pits. Let's see if suddenly he pits. Yeah, a bit of a wiggle from the back of the car there. They've only got a couple laps to do this. Let's see what they do. Hooley is in. Yes, they're still not boxing. They're still running it out there. Better dry stick. Yes, Hooley, mate. Yes, mate. I've not looked at the weather forecast to see if it's going to rain anymore yet, so I don't know. Maybe it will. There we go. Hooley is out back on the track then. Let's go S. Coco just behind him. Leader's still not boxing though. Quiet now, no worries, buddy. Zip. So it's all about if Berger pits. Let's find Berger, shall we? So this is gonna be what it's all about then. Will Berger box this lap? He kind of has to in the next lap or two. See just over his shoulder through the rear mirror the car of Sutton. Focused and concentrated in bringing this to the end in one piece, fighting for the win, fighting for the points of the championship. Will he be able to do it? Let's get the timer back up then. Pit window open for 2 minutes 25. You could do another lap right now. You've probably got at least one more lap you could go around if you wanted to. But I do think we'll be seeing pit stops from the lead guys on this lap right here. Where is Berger? Berger is here in P1. Berger's here in P1. Here we go then. Leader boxes. Aggressively in the pit lane. Here we go. Slam it down. Stopped it. There we go. P1 and P2 pit in tandem. This will be all about the pit work. This will be about getting the tires on. Are they going to replace any damage? I don't see a lot of damage in the car. I see a lot of flies in the car, but I don't think these guys have any damage they're going to fix. So they're going to pull over and do it then. So 1, 2 is in the pits. Beatty is in the pits too. Hippie pits as well. Hippie gets that done too. Who else has to pit? Sun is in. Spawn has bought. Ataxa has to box. So Ataxa has.
Maker85, welcome to the channel.
Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing good today. Welcome. Good to see you. Is Ataxa going to get around here in time for the pit stop? Ataxa is currently leading. Can he get round in 1 minute from where he is? 1 minute 34. I don't think Ataxa can get round in time, gents. I think Ataxa is going to miss the pit window. He's got 45 seconds to get around, and he's only... No, Ataxa is not going to be able to get the pit window, boys. I think Ataxa is going to get a penalty. He's going to have to box the mandatory box. Oh, this is not good for him. This is not good for him. I don't know if he got held up somewhere, but he's going to have to do his mandatory stop. Yeah, he's gonna have to box, but he's got 20 seconds to go to the pit lane. I don't think he's gonna do it. He's gonna run out of time. That is a shame as well. I'm not sure if he was banking on just doing one pit stop earlier and that counted, but you do have to pit in the pit window. He's got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Pit window is closed, and that means the tax is... he's not got his mandatory stop, so I think I can see what he's tried to go for, but that's not going to work because you still have to do the mandatory stop, even if you do pit early on. So that is really unlucky. That's really unlucky. Oh, reher is off. Reher is off. Recovery. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. No. Oh, the rejoin. The rejoin. Oh, no, 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 no. The rejoin, buddy. The rejoin. Oh, that collected spawn too. Oh, spawn is not going to be happy about that. Yeah, you gotta look at your track map, boys. Yeah, you can't just spin the car in the middle of the circuit. You got drivers coming through. Rejoins, gentlemen, rejoins. Gotta do it properly. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's see. Spawn's car. Is there much damage to it? I don't think he'll be a happy bunny, and I don't blame him, to be honest. I mean, I would be unhappy too. I cannot blame him for that. Let's have a look. Oh, Spawn's got a ton of damage to the front. Oh, Spawn will not be happy about that. That's going to affect his pace too, especially because he's running really well today as well. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. TF and no. Yes, mate. Crazy race so far. Yes, if you mate. I'm glad you joined it, buddy. Glad you joined it, dude. Alright, so, well, keep on going, boys. Keep on going. Yeah, Spawn looked mega today, but you can see from the front of his car, he's got a ton of aero missing. His lights are flickering on and off, and that was not Spawn's fault at all. It's just the wrong place, wrong time. There's nothing you can do when someone J-turns in the middle of the track. Right, attacks the boxes now then, so he's going to go for his pit stop. So because he has done his pit stop, it's out of sync, but at least he's pitted twice, I guess. So we will delete his penalty. We'll just let him do that, I guess. But yeah, you got to pit in the pit window, boys. That's what the pit window is all about, you know. So yeah, make sure you do that in the correct sequence. Makes it a little bit easier for the host too. Right, so Hippie then in P5, looking strong. Remember at the start, he obviously got collected. He got had to recover back on the circuit too. Driver incident there, but he's back out fighting hard for 5th place. Currently with fast lap 45.43. The Ferrari is looking strong here today then. Okay, so attacks up boxes and gets the pit stop done. So yeah. Excuse me. So where is Berger then? So Berger should be back in the lead, I do believe. Because the tax is coming out and Berger is down through the first series of corners then. So Berger leads then. So tax is going to come out. Where is Fair? Fair is through the first couple of corners as well. So attacks up down to P3. Then Sutton is up to P4. You see ahead of him. Yeah, they're in different places on the circuit then. So it's only close battles here to have a look at then. So Richie is leading the AM class. We've got Double Desmond out for P2 in the AM class as well. 10.5 seconds behind Richie. We've got BD for P3 in AMS. And then we have Rayfield, P11 overall, but P8 in Pro. Followed by Rafgeb, who is pushing hard, looking good. George Oja. Oh, George Oja has more damage, or unless that was the damage from possibly earlier. I'm not sure if he's got some more damage along the way. Looks like quite a bit of scuffs in the front and the side. But he is pushing hard and he's down there. And we got Josh and McCab Hooley pushing hard. So pit stops are done then. Ignore attacks is 1 on the side of his car. He did do his overstop as well. A little bit out of sequence. I would have kind of preferred it to be in the time window. Makes more sense. But hopefully he can do that for the next race outing then. But the story of the day has been the rain has fallen on the plain in Spain. Currently dry and sunny. Didn't see any rain on the weather forecast. We're currently riding on board with Mr. Guggen, Mr. Hooley. So last time out last weekend, we had a double podium by our US drivers. It was amazing to see. They were fighting for the win at the end. And Josh even said at the end of the race, he says, he didn't realize he was fighting for the win at that point against Hooley. He was like, was I fighting for the win there? I was like, whoa. So, yeah, absolutely crazy as the darkness fell in Indianapolis too. So these guys really did put up a good fight and a good show as well. Right, so Hooley push in there then. So Josh just ahead then. Just speaking about Josh a second ago. Let's ride on board. We got the dirt on the windscreen. But we got BD 4.4 seconds ahead, but they're out of sync a little bit. And we've got Hooley in P15, I do believe it is. Right, so the battle for the lead then. Let's see who's leading. We've got Berger leading. Let's see the gap to Fair in P2. And we got Sutton on his gearbox. We're going to have to look at this battle then. This is going to be very important to look at. Let's find Sutton's car in the main feed. There we go, Mr. Director. So this is for P2 in the Pro class. So BMW versus Ferrari. Let's take a little bit of a look, shall we? Okay, 165 miles per hour by Sutton then. Sutton is looking very, very racy. Fair having a bit of a wiggle. He's on the outside. Will he cover him off here? Let's see. So I'm thinking about going down the outside. How's it look down the inside? Is he going to get a cheeky move down there? Oh, the BMW runs wide. Can Sutton hold it? Sutton holds it around the outside. What a great move. Woo. Up to P2 he goes. Incredible stuff. Great move there by Sutton. I think Fair was looking in his mirrors and he just went a little bit wide there. And as he lights up the tires in the BMW. So currently we have Berger leading. We've got Sutton P2, Fair in P3. 3 different manufacturers in the top 3. But Fair will not be taking that line down. He'll be looking to get that back. But Sutton now is how far away? He's 15 seconds away from Berger. It's going to be a big ask. You've got 29 minutes to go. You're going to have to be, what, at least, you know, a fair bit of a chunk of a lap time faster than P1 to get that done. And Berger's doing 45 once. So Berger might have this sewn up if he plays his cards right. Meanwhile, Lapio 777, the dirt on the side of the car there, it's rising up as these cars get dirty and through the race there. 777 in P7. So Spawn just ahead in P6 then. Remember Spawn had all that damage. A very, very unfortunate accident there. But he's holding on P6. So through the final series of corners we go. Spawn's holding on very well here. Trying to keep an eye on the time tell. So 49.2 by Spawn, 46 by Lapio. Yes, yeah. That's taken, that air damage to the front of Spawn's car has taken a lot of lap time from his car there as well. So Escoco is catching up pretty quick then. So Spawn will be kicking himself about the damage to his car, but at this point there's nothing you can do. There's 20 minutes to go. Just kind of hold on, just keep pushing and do the best that you can with your car. But he'll still be on for a good result today. But up to P3 at the start earlier was a great start by S. Manderson for today. So let's see if these guys battle for it, or maybe Spawn lets them go. We're not sure. Ferrari versus Ferrari, but one Ferrari is a lot more damage than the other one. And damage really does slow you down in this game as well. Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who smashed a like on the stream. Appreciate you all. Welcome you subscribers to the channel today as well. We've got lots of new subscribers today, so great to see you. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing good today. There we go. Spawn decides to just let him through there. It's the best thing you can really do. You can't really fight him. He's not got the car underneath him. You see that damage to the front of his car behind, so not much else you can really do. Very, very unfortunate today. But he'll keep pushing on there and get the result in the end. Alright, so Hippie then at P4. 5.5 away from fair. And 5.3 ahead of Attaxa behind. So he's got a little bit of clean air here to work with. So I'm going to guess he's going for the podium here. Let's try and keep an eye on the lap deltas to see if it decreases or not. We're decreasing corners due to the Constantine effect, obviously, these cars. Yeah, he's gained a bit of time there for Frere. Down to 4.4. That was pretty much in one corner as well, so I think Frere maybe went wide somewhere. Hippie is going for the pro podium, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, Hooley is pushing hard in P15 overall. And so right on board with the man, the myth, the legend, baby. Down the right-hander we go. Fastest lap of 146.680. 2/10 up currently in his PB. So getting the grips with this car there, running TC4 and ABS4. So the way these cars gurgle and grumble through the corners, it's an amazing sight to see. Just like the real thing in this simulation. Up the top of the hill we go. So he's a little bit far down because he had to boss a couple of times. We've got Josh in P14 then. So they're not close to a battle right now. Rayfield's here. So Sutton is 1.6 behind. So Sutton is in P2. So Rayfield's in P11. So they're coming through to lap Rayfield here. It's always an awkward feeling when you're a pro driver being lapped by a pro driver. It's you've had maybe a bad race and you're like, yeah, I wish I wasn't getting lapped by these guys, but unfortunately it's just kind of is the way it is. But Rayfield having some great pace this afternoon though. I think he just maybe got unlucky. And he's currently in P11 then. So can we find Sutton and Frere? There's Frere there. Sutton's 4.2 ahead. So we can just see Sutton and Rayfield ahead too. Excuse me, two. So 24 minutes left to go this motor race. Hippie now 2 seconds behind. The gap is shrinking, look. Hippie is on a mission behind us. 1.1. There he is. Look at that. Hippie is on the hunt, boys. He's really on the hunt for this one. So this is not all over. We've got Sutton just ahead of us, and we've got Frere versus Hippie then. So this is going to be crucial. The final 20 plus minutes of this race. Hippie now the gap under 1 second. Hippie is taking no prisoners this afternoon. He wants that podium, boys. Let's stay on board Frere and let's see the action. Oh, bit of a misshift there by Frere. I'm not sure if he's double shifting by accident. That seemed like a double shift up, didn't it? Maybe he's got a technical issue with the car or something. Let's keep an eye on the shifts. Hippie's right on his gearbox. Oh, Hippie's gonna think about sending this. Let's have a look. He has a little bit of a look down the inside. Sends it through them. Bear defends it the best he can. And Hippie is up and through up to P3. I'm not sure if Fair has a technical issue with his gear paddles. But he definitely did have a double shift there. Let's watch his gearbox to make sure. I've had that kind of issue before where it just double shifts you up. BMW, unfortunately, no chance against the Ford. That BMW is quick, dude. You know how quick that car is, man. But Hippie is on another level today by the looks of it. He really is pushing. He's really looking quick out there today. But all these guys are then. Right, so let's see them. We have a battle right here then. We've got BD versus a double Desmond. So ARM class guys going head to head them. Certainly 5 says Onk, yeah. Certainly 5, mate, certainly 5. So the ARM guys going head to head too. Double Desmond carrying all that weight, remember. So his car is very heavy today. 4 now, okay. He's certainly 4th place. Nice. Right, let's have a look, see if BD can hold. Let's give the ARM guys some spotlight here. Oh, very deep there into the final chicane. That's going to give Double Desmond a run then, isn't it? There's no way that doesn't give him a run. Come on, Mr. Cameraman. There we go. Lexus is no slouch down the straights, but neither is the Aston. Driver's carrying weight today. Will he hold on then? We've got Esberger coming by, the overall pro race leader, coming by to lap these guys. So they've got to fight for it, but they also have to let the leader through too. The gap is down to 3.2. Yes, Hippie, I told you, Hippie is absolutely on it, boys. Oh, very deep behind with the Aston. Or is he he's letting him through? I think he's letting him through. I think he maybe went a little bit deep but let him through too. So now BD's going to have to do the same. So, awesome race conditions then. We've got the blue flags out. When Berger gets close enough, then BD has to make sure to let him by safely and let him through. .5, 0.3. He's let off the front. There he goes then. Lets him through. So there we go. The battle will continue then. Double Desmond versus BD. The leader is now through. So Aston versus Lexus. Let's see how close they can get on the final start finish straight. With 20 minutes left of this race to go then this afternoon. Right, through the final corner. That time BD was nice and smooth through the final section. Both drivers using as much curve as they can. 49s and 50s. Let's go and see if Hippie has managed to catch up. Looking at Rafkep, currently in P12 overall. Berger, we've seen Double Desmond. Spawn's holding on for P7. Attacks versus Fair. That's another battle. Then here we go then. Fair looks like he's having trouble with the tires almost. He seems to be struggling. Attacks are getting the slipstream onto the rear wing then. He's going to look for a send down to T1. Oh, side by side they go. Beautiful driving. Beautiful driving. Both leaving space there. So Taxa is up as well. There you go. So I don't know if I think Ferret's having technical issues or tire issues or something. Maybe a combination of the two. But definitely slipped back a little bit there. So very, very unlucky by Ferret. Keep pushing, buddy. Go get back if you can. Yes, indeed, mate. Indeed, indeed. So here we go then. Sutton versus Hippie. This is the main line of battle for P2 overall. And this is what it's going to be about, isn't it? As Hippie's managed to catch right to his gearbox. What does Sutton have under the toolbox here in terms of moves to hold him off for 17 minutes? Can he do it? I don't think Hippie is going to be giving up on or be happy just for P3. He wants it all. All Hippie needs to do is keep in the slipstream close enough for the final corner. Both cars looking very good. Good exit by Sutton, good exit by Hippie. In the slipstream. Hippie's having the overspeed. Here we go. Down the inside, we're going to launch it. We're going to have a go. Who's going to come out on top on this one then? Hippie is through. Sutton's trying to get the cut back. Right on his gearbox then. Great racing, gentlemen. Look at this. Superb job. So Hippie now up to P2 then. Imagine what could have been if Hippie wasn't hitting the rear earlier. I did say Hippie for the win today, didn't I, boys? I did say Hippie for the win. There we go then. So Hippie is now pushing on. Extend the gap a little bit already. So he's got a lot of pace in that car underneath him. Does Sutton have an answer for this one today? Let's keep an eye on the gap. 0.6 in the slipstream. Anything can happen, indeed. But the car leading this race is not a Ferrari, ladies and gentlemen. The guy with the fastest lap and the top car is Mr. S. Berger then. Currently leading with fastest lap. 40 laps completed, plus 13 kilos in weight. So we got Berger leading, we got Hippie in P2, we got Sun in P3, Attacks at P4, Fair in P5, Coco in P6 in the Pro class, Rayfield in P7, and we have a Spawn down to P8 now with a lot of damage to the front, and Georgia for P9 in Pro. In the AM class, we've got Richie leading, we've got BD in P2, we've got Double Desmond in P3, Raf Kev in P4, Josh in P5, and Hooley in P6 today. So anything can happen in the final 15 minutes today. So let's see then. Sutton holding on to Hippie, but not managing to really make a difference there. Right, Georgia Oja is going to send it on a Raf Gep to try and get through. There we go. That makes a lot of sense because they're not racing each other in Pro and AM, so that makes a lot of sense for Raf Gep just to let him through there. That won't affect his race at all. Alright, so down they go. 14 minutes to go. Right, down the final straight. Let's go and find some IndyCar views. Let's go and have a looky, shall we? So we have Sutton still on the back of Hippie then, not giving up. And we got Josh just ahead. Josh is getting lapped in the AM class here, so he gives plenty of room to the guys in front. Look, as Hippie goes through, and now it's going to be Sutton's turn as well. I would say the start of the long straight then. There we go, over the curves you go then. Go. Josh pulls over to one side unless the race lead is through. Oh, the Ferrari wants a little bit more slipstream. There we go. He wants a little bit more suck down the straight. I just saw him duck back in there for some extra toe. So there we go then. Now Hippie has extended the gap to 2.1. But leader is pretty far ahead. I don't think Hippie can really get there unless the leader has an issue. But you never know in motor racing. Riding on board with Light Palapio. He's been pushing hard today. He's currently in the top 6 then. Across the line we go. Drivers a little bit spread out this time. Some drivers close together, but a lot spread out too. So across the first corners we go for 777. So Hippie then pushing on. He's 25 seconds away from the leader. He's got 12 minutes to do it. He's going to have to be a lot faster per lap to catch it. And I just can't see that happening. Unless Berger gets held up badly or collected or makes a huge mistake. By this point in the race, with 12 minutes to go, the drivers have been driving for quite a while now. They're getting a little bit tired too. So it can happen. So perfect lines by Hippie. Through the final corner goes. Have a look at the lap time that he's doing. Across the line for a mid-45. He's only 4/10 of a second away from his personal best today of 45.157. That's a really good line going through the first corner there. You go very, very wide, bring it to the left-hand side. You put most of the car over that curb. Then you dip in for the smoothest possible traction through the turn 1, turn 2 complex. So 130 miles an hour, 140 on the brakes, second gear, tied to the inside then. On the power we go, running 7 TC then. A lot of hairpins in this complex, and it's very good for keeping the racing tight too. The gap to Sutton now is 2.9 seconds, 2.8 seconds. So Sutton does not seem to have an answer for Hippie's speed today. With 10 minutes to go. Alright, Hoodie in P15. Josh just ahead P14. Can we have a look at this car? There we go. So Rayfield is coming through to lap Josh. He's got the blue flag there. So Josh will pull over and let him through. Beautifully done by Josh. Well done, buddy. Beautiful job. Putting his foot down for the BMW. And away he goes. That's Rayfield just we saw there too. Let's look at the McLaren through the final series of corners. Goes over that sausage, no problem at all, as we head on to lap 42 of this race this afternoon. There we go, across lines of 46.9. Best time so far at 46.3. Braking it down to turn 1. Elected not to go wide over the curbs there, the left hand side. I kind of love doing that and clipping those curbs. Smoothie does it on the power, then off the power, the exit too. It's been very delicate around the curbs there actually. I would use a lot more curbs than that if I was out there. So Richie then, custom windscreen wiper, always going in the dry. When it's in the way, he turns it off. Don't know why, he's never told me. But he's pushing hard too. So he's got a 9-second gap to Beattie behind. And we've got Fair here for P5. George Oja in P11, 12 seconds behind. And we're going to come up to Josh as well. Yes, mate. Right, so down the complex we go. Fair again, going a little bit deep on his brakes. Not sure if he's got tire issues today, maybe brake issues. Oh, Josh has gone off. Josh has gone off. So Josh recovers back at the circuit then. Well, how, Josh? Well done, buddy. Yes, burning wipers, mate. Indeed. 7 minutes 52 to go then. So BD versus Double Desmond. BD has now extended that gap to 3.9 seconds, 4 seconds. They were quite close nose to tail. But now he's managed to pull away a little bit then. I love the cockpit view in this car. It looks awesome. Reminds me of an old school like Ford Sierra or something. And the engine noise too. Listen to this engine. It's great. Very throaty engine. That sounds great from outside too. Right, 6.5 minutes to go. It is currently almost 6 p.m. local time at the circuit in Catalonia in Spain then. The evening is setting, the champagne is ready. Richie is living dangerously in the controller, skidding about there. Properly pushing very hard with those windscreen wipers on. Wait for P10. I don't think there's any really close battles to look at right now. I think the closest is that Sutton versus Ataxa? That's going to be the closest battle right now, isn't it? Sutton versus Ataxa. Spawn and Joja, they're close together. Yeah, Spawn's fallen 6, 7, 8. Now, yeah, all that damage to Spawn's car. Oh, I still really feel bad for him there. He's fallen right down the order. That wasn't his fault today. Yeah, he's not going to be able to fight that. He's done so well though. I think has he fixed his car? Has he boxed again? Yeah, he's fixed his car, hasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, so Spawn boxed again. He was like, yeah, this damage, not going to race with it, so I'll box again. There we go. So GG's buddy. So he's pushing hard as well. So Joja does have damage though, just ahead. Yeah, he's definitely boxed, dude. His car's really nice and clean. He's all boxed. He's all good. Sutton versus Ataxa 2. Let's have a look at this the battle between these two guys here. Let's ride on board if we can. Let's find number 12. There we go. Yep, beautiful clean car, no damage. Baby, baby, baby! Woo! Alright, for the right-hander we go. Spawn is feeling fast and looking good. Riding the curve, pushing on them. Yeah, I know. It's gonna happen, unfortunately. And there is Joja, the grunty Aston Martin. Riding on board, coming down to start lap 46. So will Spawn be able to get by here? Let's see if he can do it. Looking very sunny now all of a sudden. Yeah, I know, mate. It's great that we have a steward that turns up for stewarding as well, isn't it? It's good. Yeah. So it's always good to have him turned up, dude. Anyway. Right, gap is 1.7 then, so George has extended a little bit. Let's go see the gap to for Sun Ataxa. So Sun versus Ataxa then. That's the next battle. There we go then. Oh, we got a car in front. Oh, double Desmond. So coming through to lap double Desmond. There we go. Double Desmond. Down to turn 1 we go. So Sutton behind us 2.6 seconds now then. So I think he's maybe struggling on tires at this point with a couple of minutes to go. We have a new F1 style driver of the race voting. I would vote for Spawn for the start of this great race. Yes, mate. I would vote for Spawn as well. He had a great race out there. He had a great race out there today. He really did. Alright, Southern not able to find it then. Let's push hard. That's looking good. Alright, let me Lapio P6. Hippie then in P2. Gap Burger 27 seconds. I don't think Hippie's going to find 27 seconds in 2 laps, Jum. But he gave it a cracking try today. If you think of the amount of time the Hippie lost to her today with that crash, 1 lap to go then yeah, it's lost quite a lot of time today. So to get a P2 today, after having that big off at the start, I mean, that's a great result. I would take that. I'm excited for that rant. He'll be right. Yes, mate. He will be right indeed. I agree. All right, then. So, race leader, Mr. Esberger, fastest lap. And he's currently on the final lap of this race, then. 1.5 hours long. It's very long. It's very hard. And also, that's what she said, ladies and gentlemen. This has been about being tough, being consistent, pushing on, and really getting in the fight this afternoon. And these guys have done it brilliantly. So Porsche Power number 585 does have some damage to his car, I believe, and some dirt all over it too. But he's made this work, and he's going to earn the right to call himself the winner of the final race today. Dominant performance. We started off in the wet today. It then stopped raining. Most drivers boxed. Some didn't. Some stayed out. The roll of the dice was taken. But one pro driver among them all rolled the dice, did the work, pushed hard, and is going to come home to win the Spanish race today. Well done, Berger. Race winner. Woo, baby, baby. Great job, great job, great job. The champagne is on ice for you, good sir. Okay, then. So in P2, then, what could have been for Hippie today? There was drama, there was rain, there was accidents, there was tribulation. But at the end of it, Hippie has kicked ass, he's taken names, and he's come back for the field to take P2. Across the line he goes. Baby, baby, baby. Woo. Right, Taxa for P3 as well. I just managed to get there in time there. P3, well done, buddy. Selling for P4, GG's boys. And Frere holding on there. Some technical issues, I think. He's going to manage to hold on for P4 in this long race. Or P5, excuse me. P5. So, well done. Some for P4, Fair for P5. Lipolapio then for P6. That means Richie is going to win the AM class. Across the line he goes. He's going to win the AM class for today. Now, who would have thought Richie would have won that with the amount of damage that he had? But he never boxed for those wet tire, the dry tires, remember? He only pitted once. As he lights up the tires, away he goes. BD is just behind them, P2. Double Desmond P3 in class. Then Rayfield Pros. We got Jojo Oja. Spawn has managed to get to the end, and Rafgeb is going to be the last runner. Well done, everybody. What a great job you guys have done today. It's been super, super good. So give yourself a massive pat on the back, because this has been a great race as Webcam comes across the line. Well done, buddy. P4 in class. Let's go and save the replay, everyone. Congratulations, guys. You guys did a great job out there today. Superb job. Woo. Baby, 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 baby. Right, replay has been saved, and we have the race results as well then. As you can see, Burger, Hippie, Sun, Fair, Coco, Ataxa. Then we've got Nielsen winning the class for today. BD, Desmond, Refill, Georgia, Spawn, Rafka, Beckham, Hooli, Reher, DNF, and Bannister 2. Gentlemen, great racing out there as well. And can we have a look at this at the start, maybe, in the rain? Let's go and have a look, shall we? So these drivers in the wet today, giving it their all. Without the penalty, I accomplished what I didn't in Kota. You did pit the second time, dude, so you're not going to get a penalty for that. But yeah, just make sure you do box in the window, dude, because I can't do that all the time. So make sure you box the window, but you won't get a penalty today at Taxa for that, because you did box twice. But yeah, just please box in the window if you can, please. That'd be awesome. Thank you, Mike, and thank you, everybody. Well done, Hippie. You guys were out there, and I'm singing your praises this afternoon. Sutton says, what a race. Was not expecting pit window. Wasn't expecting pit window, so ended up leaving pit second time. 120 litres and finished with 60. Mate, that's incredible. That's incredible. Well done, well done. Hippie says, silly mistakes to begin, but I had nothing to lose. Great driving, everyone. That was a tricky one. Congratulations, Burger. Solid win. Yes, he did great, dude. He did really good. Really good. And Genocidal says, can't believe I messed up with the pit. I can't talk. Messed up with the pit stop again. You forgot tires. That is unlucky, bro. That is unlucky. But it does happen. It does happen. But this racing was amazing today, everybody. Be proud of yourselves today for this action. Incredible scenes today. And starting in the wet and finishing in the dry. You guys earned this one. We're saying in chat as well, we felt really bad for Spawn. He came across a car that was spinning in the middle of the track, doing some sort of J-turn right on the racing line. And it's really unfortunate. But, you know, Spawn had a great recovery. Spawn was chat's driver of the day today, Spawn. So just to let you know, buddy, chat has voted you driver of the day. So congratulations, baby, baby, baby. But what a great day of racing. And I did ask you guys, did you come here to win? And you guys did a great job out there, and you sure did. So happy, happy days. Woo! I enjoyed watching that, everyone. It's been absolutely great. And I want to thank all the drivers who've taken part today as well. You guys are legends. I do this for you guys. You guys who want serious, clean racing. And I'm not just here to steal drivers from my community and open your own Discords, you know. You guys are loyal and stick around. I do this for you. So thank you, everybody. But with that being said, boys, let's get a drink at the bar. I've been the TJ. This has been some thirsty work today. I've been talking for hours straight. But grab your drink at the bar for last orders. Be proud of yourself for your race today. And really enjoy what you've achieved as well. We're just getting started. Baby, baby, baby! I will see you guys live again on Tuesday. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, feel free to smash a like. Feel free to hit subscribe too. And I will see you on the bright side. Baby, baby, baby. Take care, everyone. Have a drink in the minibar. It's free. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now. Woo, baby.